When I saw the headline, Hyatt just launched a 75,000 point welcome bonus, I got genuinely excited because I'm a Hyatt loyalist. Those points have real value. So I clicked, I started reading, and about 30 seconds in, I stopped. Because what they're calling a 75,000 point welcome bonus is not what you think it is. And by the time I'm done here, you're going to see exactly why the previous offer, the one that expired earlier this year, was actually better for most people applying for this card. That's what actually pushed me to make this video today. Let's start with what Hyatt is advertising. The World of Hyatt credit card now carries a two-part offer totaling up to 75,000 bonus points. Part 1 is you earn 45,000 points when you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months. Part 2, you can earn up to 30,000 additional points by earning 2 points per dollar where you would normally earn 1 point on everyday spend during the first 6 months. The cap on that second tranche is $15,000 in spend. On paper, this looks like a significant jump from the previous 60,000 point offer. But remember those numbers because we're going to come back to them. Here's the thing, that 75,000 point headline requires $20,000 in total credit card spend. $5,000 in the first 3 months, plus $15,000 more over 6 months. $20,000 to get what they're calling a welcome bonus. Now let's run that side by side against the offer that expired earlier this year. The previous offer was up to 60,000 points. Part 1 was 30,000 points for $3,000 in spend in the first 3 months. Part 2 was the same structure as this one, up to 30,000 more points via bonus earnings on $15,000 in spend over the first 6 months. The total spend to maximize the old offer, $3,000 plus $15,000. That's $18,000. The bigger new offer costs you $2,000 more to maximize. But here's where the math gets sharper. On the old offer, you spent $3,000 and received 30,000 points on the mandatory first tranche. That's 10 points per dollar on the spend you had to make just to unlock anything. On the new offer, you spend $5,000 for 45,000 points. That's 9 points per dollar. The new offer is less efficient per dollar on the only part of the bonus you're required to spend to get anything at all. They increase the point total and increase the cost faster. So let's do a quick rundown. That is not a better deal for most people. But the spend requirement isn't even the part that frustrated me most. There's a second thing that Hyatt is advertising as a new cardholder benefit. And when you see what they actually did, you'll understand why I called this video what I called it. But here's the second trap. And honestly, this one bothered me more. Hyatt is promoting a new benefit for credit card holders, 13-month advance booking windows for award availability. And they're presenting it as something cardholders are gaining. Here's what actually happened. Until June 30th of 2026, every World of Hyatt member, free account, no status, no card, could view the award availability 13 months in advance. It was a standard. Across the board. No card even required. On July 1st, that changed. Hyatt reduced the standard booking window to 12 months for regular members. Then they handed the 13-month window back to Explorist, Globalist, and World of Hyatt credit card holders and called it a cardholder perk. If you're a standard Hyatt member without the card, you just lost a month of booking visibility. If you are a card holder, you kept exactly what you already had going into June. The card didn't gain anything. Everyone else lost something. The pattern is the same every time, and that's the trap. Let me give you my verdict up front. Then I'll show you the math. Here's the honest truth about this card. The baseline case is actually very solid for this card. Every World of Hyatt credit card holder gets a free night certificate valid at category 1 through 4 properties. Now, category 4 Hyatt properties can run up to $150 to $200 or more per night in cash. The annual fee on this card is $95. If you use that certificate once a year at a mid to upper category 4 property, you have already broken even before you earn a single point. The card pays for itself on the certificate alone. So strip away everything else. No welcome bonus math required. No booking window benefit required. The free night certificate is the floor, and the floor clears the annual fee. But here's the thing, and this is where the headline gets dangerous. Do not let the 75,000 point welcome bonus drive your decision to apply. That offer requires $5,000 in spend in 3 months just to unlock the first tranche. And to maximize the full 75,000 points, you need $20,000 in total spend over 6 months. And if that spend doesn't naturally fit your budget, you're not getting 75,000 points. You're getting a $95 card and whatever points you organically earn. Run your own math before you commit. And do not apply for this card because of the 13-month booking window. You know what that benefit actually costs you to get. It cost everyone else a month of visibility they had for free. That's not a feature. That's a takeaway dressed up as a gift. The card does have real value. The certificate is real, but the two headlines Hyatt is leading with right now, that 75,000 point bonus and the booking window, are both traps if you don't look at the fine print. This is your sign to pause. Run the math on your actual spend and decide based on the certificate value, not the headline. Now that you've seen the Hyatt trap, you need to know about another Chase card that improved for the better. Well, unless you're a Hyatt loyalist, and you'll find that card right here.